without further ado, let's welcome Alex from FINX CMO and Casey from the Space ID BD team. So, welcome, guys.
Hi, thank you, Arton. How's it going, everyone?
Doing great. Thank you, Casey. Are you here? I know Casey had some previous issues with her microphone, just making sure Casey's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. Great. We can begin. So,
Yeah.
firstly,
Hi.
thanks, Casey. Firstly, Alex, glad to have you here. And just a quick intro from my own words, then I think you can continue. FINX aims to promote the integration of virtual currency assets into the financial system to achieve global seamless payment transactions. So, just a very short intro for me, and now I'd like to ask you to continue. Can you shortly introduce yourself as well as your project and the product in more details?
For sure, Arton. Thank you guys. Let me just say, very excited to be here and happy New Year for you guys. And again, my name is Alex, the CMO of FINX Global. And just like you mentioned, the motto, our goal is to enable seamless crypto and fiat wallet experience. And just to make it prolong a little bit, we also aim to bridge cryptocurrencies with the world by integrating digital assets into the global financial system, allowing digital payments that are accepted globally. So just to put it in more perspective, right? You can imagine it like this. And today you can walk to any convenience store and spend using your crypto. Very convenient, right? And not only that, we at Finex also want to give crypto users, especially the beginners, an easy to use experience by enabling users to send, to receive, to store, to stake, and even their crypto however they want, anywhere they want. And all these you can get within the Finex ecosystem, which fall under our products, the Finex wallet. And now, to explain just a little bit more details about the product, we'll have to look into our ecosystem. So, the FINX ecosystem consists of three things. One is the FINX wallet, FinSwap, and FinTap. They are all integrated with each other. So, you can also use our FINX wallet to get all these three features. You don't need to download all these applications, just one, which is already available because we have launched FINX wallet back in December last year. It's already available in Android and also in iOS. And so, to make it much more easier, I already mentioned that all these are linked within each other. So whatever balance you have on the extension, I forgot to mention. We also at Fitness Global have this extension, wallet extension. So it works just like MetaMask. It's already available on Google Chrome. So it's already linked through the new Phoenix wallet. So whatever balance you have on the wallet extension is directly reflected in the wallet application. So now you can send and receive using the wallet app instead of the wallet extension. As we all know, mobile is becoming the main usage of everyday users, and definitely at Finex we want to be able to also fit into the generation. And when it comes to security, right, we also are a decentralized wallet. Thus, we eliminate most of the security issues that we do because we do not store any of your personal information. So practically, the risk of being hacked or falling into the hand of irresponsible people is practically zero. But obviously, if you share your secret phrase to another people, then it's we won't be responsible for that. But also, in general, you can rest assured to store the crypto safely in our wallet. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for that intro. In general, I can see that you guys are really improving and building fast, and I can really tell from your intro. Definitely a lot going on with your product, and we're looking forward to see what more of you guys do. And back to the initial thing, what do you think? How FinX meets the needs of individual users, and how did you first come up with the entry point for your product?
Interesting question there, Arden. So let me just begin, right? Most of you here don't know that FINX actually started as a cyber security project. Last I was mentioning about the security issues that we have nowadays, right? So with that going on, we actually see that our business model, there are a much better opportunity, right, in the payment solution division, especially in Southeast Asia market, because FINX is mostly we're from Southeast Asia, right? And we have a lot of friends that complaining about the crypto to fiat process, whether it's too lengthy and it's too much hassle. And obviously you've heard with all the scammers, the P2P scammers and everything else. And throughout these events, throughout this year, the light bulb moment come to our team, and we decided to actually shift the business from the cybersecurity into the payment solution, because we want to be able to have the digital asset as a payment, and we're trying to make it easier. So this is where we find the entry point for FinX to solve digital asset as a payment issue. And definitely, I totally agree with you that we have quite a lot of achievements last year, right? And even though our ecosystem is not completed yet, we still managed to deliver two out of the three service. So just to a little bit dive down about our ecosystem, right? Our ecosystem, we have three products. So one is the FinX wallet that I already mentioned, including the FinX wallet extension. We have the FinSwap, and also we have FinTap. So there are three things. So FinSwap is built on BAC, the Binance Smart Chain, and it provides lower transaction fees, allowing users to trade without losing as much in the process. As we all know, Ethereum chain can cost quite a lot, right? And not only that, it also utilizes Proof of Stake Authority, the POSA, consensus for adopting the high-speed infrastructure. So you're asking me like, what can you do with FinSwap today? There are already quite a few features available to be used, which include the fixed term stable coin staking. FinSwap stable staking actually provides one of the highest APR out there, which could go up to 17%. And what's better than that? It's actually on a stable coin, so you don't have to worry about the fluctuation of the token. I think this is pretty awesome, right? And you can even choose to have 4 months, 8 months, or 12 months of staking, depending on obviously your goal, your financial goal. But obviously, the longer the staking period you have, the higher APR you will get. And other than that, you can also stake NFT in our FinSwap to earn a passive income. But the current NFT that we're supporting is actually one of the exclusive NFT that we created for our partners. But there will be definitely a lot more to come. And if you're interested in checking out the exclusive NFT, definitely go ahead and check out our Discord after the this AMA, because our moderator will be happy to guide you. And other than that, obviously, because the name is swap, right? You can also do swapping action here. So basically, FinSwap covers everything that allow you to swap, stake, earn crypto on the go. Why on the go? Because FINX wallet is also linked directly to FinSwap to enable users to participate in staking straight from the application, relieving them of the burden carrying the laptop everywhere. And lastly, on the ecosystem, so we have the FinX wallet. I already mentioned about it. FinSwap. The last one is actually FinTap. So FinTap is the main product that helps bridge crypto and traditional world by allowing digital assets as one of the payment method. So we have partnered up with with UnionPay to achieve crypto to fiat movement. So as long as the merchant accept UnionPay as a payment method, you'll be able to spend your crypto there with FinTap. Not Visa, not MasterCard, but UnionPay. Why UnionPay? Because UnionPay is one of the fastest growing credit card network in Southeast Asia. And FINX Global is based in Southeast Asia. And more merchants are starting to adopt UnionPay as part of their payment provider. This is how FinTap are able to achieve crypto to fiat conversion, allowing users to spend using digital assets. And spending using digital assets help to also solve the high transaction fees when spending overseas, as it's built using the blockchain technology, enabling payment using crypto at the lowest cost and yet the fastest time. With FinTap, users can also easily spend their digital assets anywhere and whenever they want. But obviously, FitTap is not launched yet, so we're targeting between Q2 or Q4 this year. So that's uh, that's exactly two out of three of products that are already available today for Web 2 and Web 3 users, right? So for Web 3 users, you guys will also have an alternate users to use your crypto because we give digital assets a real value now by allowing user to spend directly whenever and wherever they want. If you don't feel like spending, obviously you can store stake in our wallet, which have FinSwap built in into it, like I mentioned. But for Web2 users, this is more important as well. We give them a totally new option to make payments. So just to make it very very simple, right? You're going somewhere in the US maybe. All right, so no, maybe not in US. So maybe the other one maybe like Indonesia. I'm from Indonesia, so you go to Indonesia. We apparently you're not that we're not accepting like USD for your payment solution, right? But we if as long as our merchant are accepting Union Pay, you're able to spend. So it's very very easy, and the conversion is not as expensive as a credit card. It's definitely much cheaper. So you can have an easily alternative, much cheaper solution. And to use FinTap, you can just simply download the application, and you will be able to deposit as USD as easily as using your fiat, and you can already travel anywhere and spending them without worrying. And this is, I believe, how FinX as a company envision the future can be. This is how we bridge crypto and fiat, allowing not just the Web3, but also Web2 users to be able to conveniently and as easily to use them. So yeah, I think that's what I would say how FinX meet the need of our users.
Awesome. Thank you for that very thorough answer. And as you just mentioned, with the cooperation with Union Pay, I think it's a great direction that you guys have. Because when you are really traveling abroad in another country, you can just use encrypted currency in the FINX wallet to spend anywhere, right? It's converted into
Exactly.
yeah.
As I mentioned, maybe if you go to the US or maybe if you go to the UK or somewhere in European region, it may be easier because everybody are accepting euros, everybody is accepting USD. But if you go to more in Southeast Asia country or African countries or more of the independent countries, I would say not everywhere they are accepting USD, right? So going through the hassle of having the conversion rate, everything, this also one of the barriers I would say with the Web 2 right now, and this is one of the things that we, FinX as a company, are trying to remove.
Yeah, definitely. And since we now have a cooperation between the both of our projects, maybe you could enter your .bnb domain to withdraw or deposit. And so looking forward to that. And based on the same topic, we are curious about your thoughts on DOID or Web3 domains in general. How did you choose to integrate with Space ID, and how does it benefit FinX?
Oh, awesome. All right. I think that's a really interesting question, Arden. I think I'm not gonna lie, and it's really impossible, right, for me to keep track of all these unique addresses out there. And even my wife or my best friend's addresses. As for FinX Wallet, I mentioned that FinX gives user easy to use experience even for beginner. And the integration, right, the collaboration with Space ID will definitely solve this issue. And thanks to you guys, we can now have an easily human readable name service. You guys help create a single, unique, and easy to remember names that can also be used to send, receive cryptocurrency, but also non fungible tokens. I think the best part is definitely will be interoperable across different networks. While there are many blockchain naming services available today, such as Unstoppable Domain, Ethereum name services, and few others, very few services are working toward unique and single name service solution. And this is why we choose Space ID to become our partner because it fits perfectly. on our goal to create an easy to use wallet, and user can now send crypto easily using the BNB domain name through our FINX wallet. No more memorizing needed. And plus, we are now at the stage of finding more partnership that will benefit our users. And I think, from my opinion, the collaboration with Space ID definitely one of the milestone that really uh, good for FINX, and it's in order to make it a more successful product. We believe the integration is with Space ID is much needed.
Awesome, great to hear that. Yeah, definitely. In general, digital identities, it's not really a futuristic concept anymore. It's already a part of our lives. And
Right.
you mentioned having more applicable scenarios to our users. And so now I have a question for Casey. From the Space ID perspective, Casey, what do you think? How does that benefit our users as well, and Space ID as a project on integrating with FinX?
Yeah, so for us, wallet integration is crucial to give utility for domain holders. And FINX has a comprehensive suite of products that our domain holders will be able to try out, not just using the domain names to transfer funds, but they will also have a DeFi gateway and even a fiat to crypto uh, option when they like travel around and do payments. So we're very excited about the partnership with FINX, as both of our communities will learn more about the utility of domain names and also functionalities within FINX.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. It's a very interesting angle in terms of cooperation. I think it's really beneficial to both communities. And in general, we do believe there's a solution to many shortcomings in terms of Web2 users that are suffering. And I think Space ID and FinX have done good beneficial things to like individuals, economies, businesses. So, Alex, I have another question for you. What would you say are the advantages of FinX compared to similar projects, and how would you say you guys are bridging more Web2 users into the Web3 world?
All right. Thank you, Arthur. So, most wallet projects out there, right, that is very similar to us. They focuses mainly on the wallet platform to store, send, and receive and trading within their platform, right? But as you already already mentioned a couple of times, our end goal is different. We focus a lot on building the bridge between Web3 and the real world. So we focus on allowing the user to conveniently spending their digital assets everywhere, whenever they want. We are building a complete ecosystem that allows you to walk into any restaurant, cinemas, grocery store, and just pay using our wallet, using your crypto, using our wallet. And remember, you can also do this overseas, right? And other than that, user can also conduct their common activities such as sending and receiving crypto, swapping tokens, staking, or even purchasing NFT through our FINX wallet. So the basic gist of the wallet we have, but we offer more. And in case you also don't know, you can access to OpenSea directly from our wallet, the browse section. So we have a browser sections there, which have a lot of our partners, and OpenSea is definitely in there. And soon we will integrate more project into our browser section, making FinX Wallet the super app. And now there are also a few other projects out there that are doing the same thing as us, bridging the crypto and fiat, allowing digital asset as payment. But their main focus is European countries, whereby our focus currently is on Southeast Asia. Why? Because Southeast Asia is also one of the major players and users of crypto. However, we still lack the method of making payment to shop, pay bills, receive salary using crypto, and FinX. We are basically the first to establish this movement in Southeast Asia region once our FinTap is fully launched. And how exactly do we achieve this? Like I mentioned, the collaboration with FINX and UnionPay, which is widely accepted globally now, it is already, I would say, more than 90% merchants already accepting in Asia alone. Basically, Uh, our adoption is not only through the crypto world, not only FinX going shop to shop, but through the Union Pay. Because every time the merchant accept Union Pay as payment, we will accept FinTap or crypto as a payment method as well. So users can be rest assured that they can spend, they make payments almost anywhere in the world and as easily as convenient as it should be, I think. And this is basically what differentiates us with other crypto projects out there. As FinX goal is totally different compared to all of them. And we believe that our integration can help to onboard more Web2 users because we eliminated most of the unnecessary steps for beginners, allowing them a seamless crypto experience. Most importantly, giving a new payment method for them. Today, if you are a beginner to crypto, you can try jump into FinX wallet, depositing money and start swapping, staking, buying NFTs. All these basic features you can do all in one platform. And I think this is also how we are bridging more Web2 users into Web3, giving them a new option of making payment in a more secured, much faster, and much cheaper way. At the same time, to enjoy the benefit of the Web3 world.
Thanks, Alex, for that answer. And I think talking about the general crypto expansion topic, the crypto user base, like year by year, we're growing by millions of users, but we are still pretty much in the early stage of blockchain development. And wallets are not the only first entrance to Web3, but also the basis for development on on-chain services such as Space ID, soul-bound tokens, on-chain reputation systems like Galaxy. If there's no secure wallet environment, there's pretty much no solid foundation for the construction of Web3, right? So, considering this, what do you think the biggest challenge for Web3 wallets is in 2023 and maybe beyond? And because as the ecological development of wallet applications become more and more perfect, what kind of development pattern do you think the future market will present, and how do you think the general wallet industry is going to explode moving from here?
All right. I think this is a quite challenging question as well, because as a company, Finex as a company, and me as an individual, we also have the same mindset here. I think the biggest challenge. I think you would agree as well in Web3. Not only wallets here, everything is the governance in general. It's a big challenge for Web3 and crypto because we're still a fairly new industry. There are still a lot of gray areas in each. Every country has come up with different rules, different regulation, especially when it comes to Web3 wallets, right? As more products like us surface, there will be a lot more new legislations coming in. They being made, and we will have to continue to monitor. We will have to continue to adopt, which means that it will be a challenge to create a Web3 wallet that can be used in all countries. That's the underlining word, that can be used in all countries. And we believe that Web3 wallet is the future. But while we get there, we'll have to continue to monitor, change, and adapt. And also on that note, I think the most important development will be the KYC registration for different countries in a single wallet. One that allow users to use wallet services in different countries without worrying about the legalities. Currently, FinX is already applying for FinTap licensing, and while waiting for it to be launched, once we have developed these, it is not very hard to see how the wallet industry will explode, especially the Web3 wallet. Once we have more airtight governance by different countries on Web3 wallet, people will be able to trust Web3 wallet more, and that will aid in the growth of users. And we believe also that soon everyone will own a Web3 wallet. Like I remember still 5 years ago, digital wallet was not even that well known, but now I think everyone is using it, and there are a lot of digital wallet in the market to choose from. So it is only a matter of time before Web3 wallets follow suit.
Definitely, Alex. Thank you for the answer. And I do think like both FINX, Space ID, and many more projects, we're really contributing to. We're all working on a solution to bring more Web3 uh, users on board. So I think it's a very collaborative effort, and it's great to see the progress so far. And moving on now, I do have another question for Casey. Casey, what do you think? How do you think that? Uh, what do you think in general about the future of decentralized identities specifically?
Yeah, I think it's really great to see FINX and other D apps that are starting to integrate domain names where users will be able to like try out their domain names and get familiar with decentralized identity. So our team is genuinely excited about the future of decentralized identity and a future where users have real ownership of their identity eventually. So, but for us to achieve that, it requires collective efforts from other projects such as on-chain credential, decentralized data storage, and many more to work together for this to happen in the future. So that's why we're partnering up with a lot of projects in the space. And we've got used to Web2 companies being able to exploit and profit from our personal data and our profiles being dependent on specific service providers. But with blockchain technology, we will see more development for providing solutions for decentralized identity. And it can be simply from your Web3 logins to mortgage that being issued based on your decentralized identity. So individuals will be able to verify their credentials instantly for various use cases. It not only benefits individuals to have better control of their identity, but also prevents fraud and reduces risk of being targeted for cyber attacks. So these are some scenarios I can imagine for the future. Yeah, I think we will have a lot more use cases later on.
Thanks, Casey. Yeah, definitely. It's really exciting to see year by year. I'm not sure how long everybody here has been in the crypto space, in the blockchain space, but if you've been here for a while, you can really feel the amount of progress, the amount of adoption that's really continuing. It's really good to see, and it's really a really cool thing to be here while everything is in progress to contribute, to participate. So everybody here, I think, is definitely a very early supporter of the industry. And Alex, I have a last question for you regarding FINX. I think our community here would really love to know what you guys are working on right now, and if you have anything exciting in the making for 2023.
Definitely, definitely. So like I mentioned, right, there are three main products from our FINX ecosystem. So we have the FINX wallet and FinSwap that are already launched and can be used. So definitely check it out. It's already available on Google Store and also iOS Store. But for FinTap, the goal this year is definitely to roll out FinTap to complete the FinX ecosystem, right? Allowing our users to have uh, enjoyable digital assets as payment as soon as possible. And we're expecting FinTap to be launched this year around Q2 to Q4. So definitely stay tuned. Check out our social media, check out our Twitter, check out our Discord channel, and the more specific date will be available there. And apart from that, we're actually also in the midst of developing our NFTs. It's called Phoenix Genesis NFT. Uh, Srika, it's pretty hard to pronounce. Yeah, Srika collection, featuring 9999 pieces of NFTs with tons of benefits. The team is working really hard to ensure that they will be able to launch the NFT collection this year. And our Sirika NFT is kind of special, right? It's one of the way for you guys to join our public sales and earn token in return. So it works by purchasing our NFT. You will have the option to hodl and enjoy the benefits, but you can also sell on secondary market or for profit, or burn and earn Phoenix token in return. When you burn it, there will be a mechanism called the last stand. This is more like the Hunger Game kind of thing. So the last one standing will be the one getting the most profit. Basically, this will calculate your reward earning, where the longer you hold the NFT, the more Phoenix token you will receive when you burn it. We believe this is definitely the way and be one of the utilities for Phoenix, or for NFT in general soon in the future. And once NFT is launched, we will also be looking to list our Phoenix token on exchanges. And I believe most of our users here are really anticipating this from us. So really excited. Cannot wait to launch our FINX token this year already. And on top of that, we are actively looking for new partnerships that can further strengthen our ecosystem and increase our brand awareness in the Web3 and Web2 field. Partnering up with Space ID is definitely one of the moves to improve our users' experience, while we're also continuously working on the events to keep our community engaged. So if you haven't follow our social media pages like Twitter and Discord, definitely do so now, because we have a lot of exciting announcement coming up soon. And I think that is all for Phoenix this year.
Great to hear that. You guys definitely have a lot in plan. Definitely, guys, check them out on social media, see what they're doing, and definitely participate. And a last question for Casey. For the Space ID side, could you give our listeners some updates regarding what we're currently doing?
Yeah, sorry, I had some connection issues. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Can you hear me now, Casey? Yeah, I think
Okay. Yeah, so yeah,
yeah.
I wanted to highlight two things that our team are working on. The first was the announcement for integration of .bnb name service with BSC scan, and it's going to happen in a few weeks from now. So all the .bnb domain name holders will soon be able to interact with the biggest BNB chain block explorer with the one and only .bnb names. So we're super excited about that. And the second is to highlight the badge from the Space ID team. So for people who have not participated in our loyalty program, please do check out our Medium and Twitter to make sure you participate in the next coming weeks.
Awesome. Thanks, Casey. And if
Yep.
anybody had troubles hearing, yeah, we had Casey mentioned BSC scan first. That's happening only in a few weeks, the integration. And she also mentioned the Space ID Voyage series. So make sure you're participating in those. That's our loyalty program that's running right now for Space ID. Awesome. Thank you both, Casey and Alex. And through this AMA, I really believe like everybody now has a very deep understanding of FINX, because Alex did such a good job explaining everything in very understandable terms. I think it's definitely a very good thing they've built here with FINX, and we can really see they're in a rapid stage of development. But also, it seems like they're doing a lot behind the scenes as well. So we can see there's a lot to be expected for the future. So thank you again, Alex, for speaking here today. Thank you, Casey. If you guys have any last words, go ahead.
I would just
Yeah,
like
thank you, Alex, for joining us. Yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for coming, and thanks everyone for tuning in again. We will definitely announce more upcoming integrations later this week.
Right.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead,
just want to
Alex.
say thank you guys from the Space ID team to have invited us for today. And then it's been an honor for me to be able to speak to you guys. I just want to say good night to you guys. And then, yeah, it's been an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. And everybody who's been listening, make sure to claim your oath. You'll